Hey, chat, we back, man. We in the lounge, man. One more game. Back in the motherfucking lounge for another live stream, man. You rockin' with Ice, man. On this motherfucking late night stream, we on the Madden. Trying to get a few games in, man. See what it do. You know, rank up a little bit. Let me see if my sound on. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, there we go. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Mic check 1 2. All right. Sound like you might be good. All right, man. Nevertheless, like I said, man, you already know what it is, man. It's Ice, man. Be back up in this bitch for another live stream. All right, make sure y'all tap in, tell a friend to tell a friend we live, man. All right. So with that being said, man, y'all already know who I be. I'm the host for the evening, man. The founder of the lounge, man. I am he. I am him. I am Ice Up 84. I want to welcome y'all to the lounge, man. For sure, y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but you here rocking the vibing with me. And I don't take that lightly. So with that being said, make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend that we live, man. One rule in order to enter into the lounge, you already know that by now. Take off your shoes before you enter. Once you do that, you may enter into the lounge respectfully. Hit the like button on your way in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss nothing I drop. Leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how you feel about the content. Share the video. And last but not least, man, let's get Ice to 1,000 subscribers, man. All right. That being said, man, let's get it, man. We ain't gonna waste no more time. We're gonna get straight to the grind. Let's go. Gonna get straight to the grind.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it.
Hey, let me get my lineup right real quick, homie.
No gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
This a second and 7 from the 37.
Here we go.
Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Third down, Young from the gun. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Let's get the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Here's second and 10.
180.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
180.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
The 31-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. A check down here for Henry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots down the field.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. He rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
He had everybody fooled. They actually thought he was my girlfriend, too. That's how good his woman voice was.
Did it happen, yes or no?
You wanted it to happen. You said it.
Did you say that you was his woman?
Hey, you want the answer? Hey, you want the answer? Yeah, and that stuff's sick as fuck, too.
Hey, you want the answer? You was that man's woman?
Hey, you want the answer? Hey, you want the answer?
Hey, Roy, did you say you was that man's woman?
And then you laughed about it when you said it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready, set.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43, set.
They'll start on the ground. Gallo. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We're cobbled together a yard there. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now.
Young working from the gun. On the move, headed right. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd down run with Dowdle.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
33, yellow, ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Ready. 45.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Into the red zone. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will line up for the
They give it to the back of his own lead. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Set to return. It's Chuba Hubbard. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, right.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Down. Blue, set.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So we're through one. 7-6 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Young to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The inside give to Dowdle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Deron Bland.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Chased out to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go. Striker. Yellow, 43. Cut.
They'll go. Dowdle. Makes the tackle. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead to 7. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers below their lead to 8.
Cowboys 6.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 29-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Second down now, 7 to go. They stay on the ground with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30.
That's it, man.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here. Dak out of the pistol. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. 50, Green.
Out of the gun, Young. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's going to run for it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut.
Young on 1st and 10. Puts Romero under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's taken at the 15. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yeah! There we go!
First down, here's Dak. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Warning!
Straight ahead with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
What the fuck was that?
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. He'll throw it. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go! I take line in. We're going to 54, line in.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play action, Prescott. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Give to Williams from the gun. He's stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
DJ Woolen on the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. Got a man. It's Flynn. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. Well, they were just 1 away from the strikeout, Brock, but their 3rd attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Flush down out to his left. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Let's go, baby.
We feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, set. Set, ready. Put.
And you just get the play off. Cuts, this is Xavier Leggett. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Young working from the gun. Throwing for the back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Here we go, set. Ready.
He's back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Making the call himself. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Black, 95. Set.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
There's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dak off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys leading by 6. All set to go now from the 35. Running right, it's Williams. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. He gets it away, but nothing on that one. Oh, this is awful. Headed towards the sideline.
At the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So 1st down from the 41.
Set, hut. Black 40. Set.
Setting up to pass. Taking a chance to the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system
goody.
is fortunate to play in touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Yeah, here we go.
They're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. Nice caught. He's got Lambs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and 10 from the 32. Now it's Williams. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
First and 10 from the 43.
There you go.
He'll look to throw it. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the air, Prescott. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Yeah, there we go.
Prescott now on third down. Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. Looking to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.